Did you hear about the elderly woman who passed away peacefully in her sleep last week? She was 76. No illness, no warning signs. Her family had just spoken to her the night before, laughing, happy. She even made plans for the weekend, and yet she never woke up. Was it just fate? Or could something have quietly gone wrong that night? Many don't realize that certain nighttime habits, especially after age 60, can silently endanger your health. These habits might seem normal or even comforting, but they can increase the risk of serious issues like stroke, heart failure, and even sudden cardiac arrest. In this video, we're going to uncover 4 bedtime habits you must avoid if you're over 60. You may be doing one of them tonight without even realizing the danger. So stay with me, because the last one is a common mistake almost all seniors make, and it could be the riskiest of all. Let's begin. Life slows down as we age, but many of us still carry the habit of go, go, go right up until bedtime. Maybe you watch the evening news, pay a few bills, or even clean the kitchen before heading straight to bed. No harm in that, right? Actually, skipping a proper wind-down routine can put your heart and brain under stress right before sleep. Here's why. As we get older, the body doesn't shift gears from alert to restful mode as easily. When you don't take time to calm your nervous system, your heart rate stays elevated. Your cortisol, your stress hormone, remains active. This prevents you from falling into deep, restorative sleep. And for seniors, poor sleep isn't just about feeling tired the next day. It's a serious risk factor for memory loss, high blood pressure, weakened immunity, and even overnight heart complications. You see, deep sleep helps regulate everything from blood sugar to inflammation. If you're mentally or physically stimulated right before bed, your body misses out on that critical healing time. So, what's the solution? Create a 30-minute pre-bedtime routine. Dim the lights. Avoid screens. Listen to soft music. Try light stretches or a warm bath. And most importantly, breathe. Slow, deep breaths signal to your body it's time to rest. It's a small shift, but one that can dramatically improve your sleep quality and overall health. Here's one that most people completely overlook: going to bed without knowing your blood pressure. You might think, I take my meds, I feel fine. Why would I need to check? But here's the hidden danger. Blood pressure naturally dips at night, but for many older adults, it doesn't. That's a red flag. In fact, studies show that non-dippers those whose blood pressure stays high overnight are at greater risk for stroke, heart attack, and kidney issues. And you may never know unless you check. Let me give you a real-life example. James, 72, had no symptoms. One night, out of curiosity, he checked his pressure at bedtime. It read 158/94, much higher than his usual readings. He mentioned it to his doctor, who adjusted his medication. 2 months later, a potential crisis was avoided. Checking your blood pressure before bed takes just 60 seconds. If it's consistently elevated at night, it's a warning sign your doctor needs to know about. Pro tip: measure it after sitting calmly for 5 minutes. And keep a notebook or digital log. Many home monitors now sync with your phone to make it easy. This simple habit can save your life. Let's talk about something that feels cozy, but might be dangerous. Pitch darkness. While sleeping in a dark room helps melatonin production and improves rest, getting up at night in total darkness is a serious hazard, especially for seniors. Why? Because your balance, reflexes, and blood pressure all change with age. If you wake up and immediately stand up in the dark, you're at higher risk of falls, fractures, and even head injuries. In fact, nighttime falls are a leading cause of injury among people over 65, and many of them happen on the way to the bathroom. Imagine waking up groggy, standing up too fast, and stumbling over a slipper or rug, all because you didn't have a low light source guiding you. But you don't have to choose between darkness and safety. Install soft, motion sensor night lights along the floor near your bed, hallway, and bathroom. They're inexpensive, easy to set up, and can prevent devastating accidents. Also, consider placing a flashlight near your bedside and keep a clear path with no clutter. Being able to see where you're going could mean the difference between a peaceful night and a trip to the ER. Let's wrap up with one of the most misunderstood bedtime habits: sleeping position. You might think lying on your back is neutral, healthy, or even ideal. But for many seniors, it's the worst position for overnight breathing and circulation. Here's what happens. As you lie flat on your back, gravity pulls your tongue and soft palate backward. This narrows your airway and increases the risk of snoring, sleep apnea, and reduced oxygen levels. And many don't even know it's happening. You might notice waking up with a dry mouth, feeling groggy even after 8 hours of sleep, or your partner complaining about loud snoring or pauses in your breathing. These are signs your sleep posture is affecting your health. Over time, disrupted breathing can lead to high blood pressure, irregular heartbeat, and increased risk of heart failure, especially at night. So what's the better option? Try sleeping on your left side. This position improves digestion, reduces acid reflux, enhances blood flow to the heart, and keeps the airway more open. To stay in position, use a body pillow or place a cushion behind your back to prevent rolling. Even slightly elevating your head with an orthopedic pillow can make a difference. Remember, how you sleep matters just as much as how long you sleep. Let's recap the 4 habits to avoid. If you're over 60, skipping your bedtime, wind down, not checking your blood pressure, sleeping in total darkness without safety lighting, lying flat on your back every night. They may seem small, but each one can silently impact your health in big ways. Tonight, try changing just one of these. It could lead to better rest, fewer health risks, and a safer, more peaceful night. If you found this helpful, drop a comment below and let us know which habit surprised you the most and what change you're making tonight. And if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss another video. Your health is worth it. Thanks for watching, and sleep well.